Hello and welcome to my channel, From Fertility to Delivery. My name is Dayna, and I wanted to talk about 50 shades of fertility and infertility today. So we're going to go over all the different nuances of where we find ourselves in fertility or infertility. Now let's start at the beginner stage. The beginner stage is that you're interested in fertility. You're interested in being a mom or a dad one day, but not today. So you just you go about your day, you think about it, and it'll happen one day soon. You're not even actively pursuing anything. And maybe you might even be on the pill or using contraception, and that's okay. Then there's the stage where you're in the race. You're actually looking towards getting pregnant very soon. You've started to actively practice towards pregnancy is what I like to call it, or start a family. Please don't call it trying to conceive, because that actually stops infertility. I've made a lot of videos about it on YouTube, so go check it out. But you are in the race, and you're working on getting pregnant one day. Whether this is day one or it's been over 10 years, you're actively in the expression of fertility and in that phase of your life. Then we get to a stage that's a little bit more bitter, where you have no success. You've been working every month, and every month your flow comes in, and you're frustrated. You're upset, and why wouldn't you be? It's frustrating to be working at something so hard and not obtaining any results. And in this stage, there also may be a miscarriage that has happened, or multiple miscarriages. And my heart goes out to all of you that have experienced that. It is never an easy thing to deal with, ever. And this stage it spirals down into a depressive state where fertility moves into infertility, where you are probably actively seeking a donor egg or a donor sperm. You are also looking into, a scientific way of becoming pregnant, which is IVF, in vitro fertilization, or seeking out a surrogate. So, in the very end stages of infertility and, hitting that rock bottom stage, you basically, in a way, you have given up on your body, and you're seeking new ways to create your desire of starting a family. And I have compassion for all of those levels of fertility and infertility. As you can see, there are definitely 50 shades of infertility and fertility. But in each and every one of those stages, have you ever thought of one thing? And that is welcoming the spirit that is going to animate that baby that you're looking to bring earthside, that son or daughter. Have you thought about bringing them into the conversation, into the planning, into the mix? And that's where From Fertility to Delivery comes in. I am introducing or reintroducing a very ancient, old way of creating a family, which is connecting to that spirit that is excited to come earthside and to be your son or daughter. It's very important to acknowledge them and to give them a space at the table. Now, spiritual fertility is probably not something you've thought about or you're interested in, or maybe you know about it and you've read about it and you're interested in it, and that's one of the reasons why you found this video and found my channel. So welcome. But think about it this way. With a spirit baby, they take you back home. They take you back into your alignment. And as long as you can be open and welcoming to them, and actually think of them as, an entity that's going to be tangible in your life, then you can bring a new flavor into your fertility or infertility journey. If you want something you've never had before, you have to do something you've never done before. And a part of that is looking into and investing into a spiritual fertility path. You can also call it conscious conception, quantum fertility, whatever you want to call it. It is identifying that there is a soul that wants to join with you on this side. So I have a lot of videos. I've talked about this on my website, from fertilitytodelivery.com, and I am on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. And I also do have a Rumble channel. So continue to connect with this information. I'm glad you're here. Feel free to subscribe, or to start to connect with my channel. I try to focus on not only fertility, but the actual childbirth process and how that has been really tweaked and twisted. And now we can get that back into alignment as well. Many blessings to you today and every day. And no matter where you are in your 50 shades of fertility and infertility, know that you can come home, and you have a home to come to. And that is a part of my work on the planet, and for humanity, is to create that space of beautiful comfort and welcoming energy to invite you to create that family that you desire. Many blessings. See you soon.